Standard Chinese, a modular approach. Life in China module, Units 4 through 6, Review Tape 1. This tape reviews your comprehension of the reference list sentences in Units 4 through 6. The speaker will say a sentence in Chinese, and you put it into English. Let's begin.
姨妈，副食店的服务员送货来了。
Auntie, the attendant from the non-staple food store has brought his goods by.
你先去排队，我拿了副食本就来。
You go over and stand in line first, and I'll come as soon as I get the ration booklet for non-staple food items.
机场通知我们，因为天气不好，今天、明天我们走不了了。
The airport has notified us that we won't be able to leave today or tomorrow because of the bad weather.
从北京饭店到动物园，要不要坐长途汽车？
Do I need to take a long-distance bus from the Peking Hotel to the zoo?
不用，坐无轨电车就行了。
No, you can go by trolley bus.
我希望我们的交通事业大发展，边疆早一点通火车。
I hope our transportation operations will develop greatly, and that the frontier regions will soon be open to trains.
可不是嘛，到那个时候，大家探亲可就方便多了。
Yes, indeed. When that time comes, it'll be so much more convenient for everyone to visit their families.
你又去那个菜市场买东西了？
Did you go to that market again to buy things?
我喜欢那个菜市场，他们的服务员态度好，可和气了。
I like that market. The attitude of the service attendants there is good. They're really friendly.
这个星期的每个晚上又排得满满的了。
Your schedule is filled up again every night this week.
你要读书，又要看戏，还想参加团体的活动，是太忙了。
You want to study and see opera, and also take part in the group's activities. You're just too busy.
他唱歌真好听。
She sings songs really beautifully.
你总是搞错，那不是歌，那是地方戏。
You always mistake them. That's not a song, that's local opera.
你这么爱运动，每天锻炼3-4小时，有什么原因吗？
Is there some reason why you're so fond of exercising, and why you're working out 3 or 4 hours a day?
我要参加明年春天的运动会。
I want to enter the sports meet next spring.
中国现在有远洋轮船吗？
Does China have ocean-going steamships now?
有，早就有了远洋货轮和远洋客轮。
Yes, China has had ocean-going freighters and ocean-going passenger steamships for a long time.
我想上街去买点东西。
I want to go to the shopping area to buy a few things.
其实，您这么大年纪，不要上街了，副食店会把货物送来的。
Actually, someone your age shouldn't have to go shopping. The non-staple food store will send goods over here.
一个高中学生看北京的电视教学节目，能不能看懂？
Will a senior high school student be able to understand if he watches educational television in Peking?
大多数高中学生都能看懂。
The great majority of senior high school students will be able to understand it.
他最近的作品深受广大群众欢迎。
His recent works have received the hearty welcome of the broad masses.
最近2年，他提高得很快。
Yes, in the last 2 years his work has improved rapidly.
真为他高兴。
I'm really happy for him.
你明天晚上去打球吗？
Are you going to play ball tomorrow evening?
不，我要陪我师傅去看芭蕾舞。
No, I'm going to go with my teacher to see a ballet.
这个月你怎么买月票了？骑车不是很好吗？
How come you bought a monthly ticket this month? Isn't riding a bicycle good?
每天上班得过2个桥，真累。
Every day on my way to work I have to cross over 2 bridges. It's really tiring.
红灯一亮，还要等半天，还是坐公共汽车方便。
And when the light turns red, I have to wait forever. So it's still more convenient to take a public bus.
上个星期我们副食店供应的鱼特别新鲜，家家都愿意买。
Last week, the fish supplied by our non-staple food shop was especially fresh. Every family wanted to buy some.
今天下午，我们的教学讨论会不开了。
Our teaching discussion session isn't meeting this afternoon.
好极了，我能够去参加排球比赛了。
Great. Now I can go take part in the volleyball match.
这个公司的产品相当便宜。
This company's products are quite inexpensive.
将来生产搞得更好，价钱会更便宜。
In the future, when production is even better, the prices will be even lower.
周总理十分关怀我们大学的教学工作。
Premier Zhou was extremely concerned with the work of teaching in our university.
这个京戏值得看，今天你想不想去？
This Peking opera is worth seeing. Do you want to go today?
今天晚上电视节目转播电影，咱们明天看京戏吧。
As for the television programming tonight, they're relaying a movie. Let's go see Peking opera tomorrow night.
这个孩子是城市户口吗？
Is this child a registered resident of the city?
是，这是他的长期户口。
Yes, this is her long-term resident registration.
旅行了20多天，你觉得怎么样？
You were traveling for over 20 days. How did you like it?
这次出门，又过长江又过黄河，有意思极了。
This time when I went away, I crossed over both the Yangtze River and the Yellow River. It was extremely interesting.
这个月你儿子过生日，他又该增加定量了。
Your son will have a birthday this month. He should increase his ration quota again.
对了，我应该到粮店给他改定量去。
That's right. I should go to the grain and dried beans shop to change his ration quota for him.
除了工作以外，你们还经常有学习吗？
Do you often study in addition to your work?
广大干部觉得，要提高自己的思想水平，就必须经常学习。
A great number of cadre members feel that to raise the level of their own thought, they must study often.
给孩子增加定量的手续怎么办？
What are the procedures for increasing the ration quota for children?
到粮店去，服务员看了户口上孩子的年龄和生日，就会在粮本上写上新的定量。
You go to the grain and dried beans store. After the attendant looks at the child's age and his birth date and his resident registration, he writes the new quota in the grain and dried beans ration booklet.
工人的粮油定量是不是比干部的定量高？
Is the grain and oil ration quota for workers higher than for cadres?
对，干部的粮食定量比工人的低，油的定量是一样的。
The grain ration quota for cadres is lower than for workers. The oil ration quota is the same.
听说你要到边疆出差去了。
I've heard that you're going off on business to the border region.
对了，为了这次出远门，这2天忙得不得了。
Yes, the past couple of days have been awfully busy because of this long-distance trip.
今天都11月3号了，咱们家还没储存冬菜呢。
It's November 3rd already, and our family still hasn't stored away our winter vegetables.
放心吧，耽误不了。
Don't worry, we'll make it in time.
这次你出门办公事，准备怎么走啊？
How are you planning to travel when you go off on official business this time?
坐飞机，下午到中国民航买机票。
By plane. This afternoon I'm going to CAAC to buy a ticket.
你喜欢骑自行车吗？
Do you like to ride a bicycle?
喜欢。一般来说，如果和坐公共汽车比，我还是爱骑车。
Yes. Generally speaking, if you compare it to riding the bus, I prefer to ride my bicycle.
过些日子，我女儿就要到轮船上去工作了，我有点不放心。
In a few days, my daughter is going to go work on a steamship. I'm a little bit worried.
他是个有志气的孩子，你就放心吧。
She's a girl with determination. Don't worry.
姨婆，今天有什么新闻？
Auntie, what news is there today?
听说一个有名的乐队要到我们这儿来演出了。
I've heard that a famous music group is coming here to perform.
你老是读书，快来休息一会儿，看看电视吧。
You're always studying. Come on and rest a bit. Watch some television.
好，我来看一会儿国际新闻节目。
Okay, I'll come and watch the international news program for a while.
这儿的副食品怎么卖？
How are non-staple food items sold here?
不少东西还是根据户口供应。
Many things are still supplied according to resident registration.
昨天他和谁到颐和园去了？
Who did she go to the summer palace with yesterday?
那是他私人的事儿，我们最好不打听。
That's her private business. It would be best if we didn't inquire.
你除了爱打乒乓球以外，还喜欢什么？
What else do you like to do besides ping pong?
喜欢篮球，我还参加了学校的篮球队。
I like basketball. I even play with the school basketball team.
为了满足年轻人文化生活的需要，这个周末我们要开一个音乐会。
In order to satisfy the cultural needs of the younger people, we're going to have a concert this week.
真不坏，我也参加。
Great, I'll go too.
听说粮店都是根据粮本发粮票的。
I've heard that shops for grains and dried beans issue ration tickets according to the ration booklet.
你有没有法子把这件事儿给我讲一讲？
Is there some way you could explain this to me?
你听说了吗？为了节省能源，这条路上的公共汽车减少了。
Have you heard? In order to save energy, the number of public buses on this street has been reduced.
这条路上人不多，减少几辆车也没有什么关系。
There aren't too many people on this street. It doesn't matter if the number of public buses on this street has been reduced. This is the end of the tape. End of Life in China module, Units 4 through 6, Review Tape 1. 4 through 6, Review Tape 1. 4 through 6, Review Tape